Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be my 27 to 29 week update. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Let's just get right into it. So I'm at my parents' house right now, so that's why the scenery is a little bit different. I'm in their sunroom, so hopefully this is a lot better lighting than what we usually have in my little townhome. I am currently 29 weeks pregnant. I turned 29 weeks on Monday and today is Tuesday, so I technically haven't gotten through the whole 29 weeks, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that not too much is going to change, and if it is, I'll update you guys in my 30-week update. I think I'm gonna keep doing them by 2 weeks because not a lot changes every week, you guys. So if you guys want me to do every week, please comment below and let me know, because that's the only way that I'll know if you actually want me to do it every week or not. So the baby is the size of an eggplant at 28 weeks, and at 29 weeks, the baby is the size of an acorn squash, so not too much difference. She is about 2.5 pounds and measuring in about 15 inches. So now that I am 29 weeks, the survival rate for the baby goes up to 90% after 28 weeks, which is pretty amazing. So I'm finally at that point where it's like, if something crazy or horrible happened, the baby would probably be okay if I did go into labor really early or something. Hopefully, let's hope and pray that nothing like that happens. But it's really comforting to know that you're at that point where if you have to have your baby early, then they'll most likely be okay. So far, I've gained 20 pounds. So I started out about 150, 155, which every time I tell people that, they're like, what? But I'm tall, so I'm like 5'6", or I'm taller. I'm not tall, and I'm also pretty muscular. So I started in about 150. That's about my normal weight that I stay at all the time. And right now I'm about 170, 175-ish. So I could have started out a little bit more. I kind of think that I started more at 155 than 150. So I think that I've gained about 20 pounds, but I could have gained like 25 pounds too. So I'm still on track with the same amount of weight that I gained with Kaiya. With Kaiya, I gained 35 pounds. I ended at 185. That was my last weight the week before I had her. Real quick, another update is the glucose test that I took, and all of my third trimester tests came back normal. So you take a glucose test to see if you have gestational diabetes. So I don't have that. So let's get into symptoms. Last couple weeks, I have been really sick, so that's actually why I didn't record any videos the last week. I was super sick. I think it was just a cold. But a cold pregnant is just 10 times worse than a cold not pregnant. It's just everything pregnant is 10 times worse. So yeah, I was just really sick, really feeling awful. I didn't want to get up out of bed, and it's really hard to be sick and then also have to take care of a baby because you don't get any days off. You don't get any hours off, no minutes off, no nothing. Like whenever Dakarai gets home, it's great, he can have her, but I still have to be doing things. I feel like whenever he's home and I finally get a break from Kaiya, that's when I want to be doing other things that I need to do, like work and catching up on cleaning the house, cooking dinner, stuff like that. So it's really hard to be sick as a mom, honestly. It's really like you just can't get sick. Other than my sickness this last week though, I've been feeling great. This pregnancy has really been a dream. I'm still feeling really great. I'm still feeling really mobile. I'm able to do a lot of things. You know, sometimes I get out of breath for no reason, or like even talking right now, like I'm sure you guys can hear me, like I'm getting out of breath, having to catch my breath every once in a while, but that's just because that's just the anatomy of it. Like this baby is really getting higher and higher in my belly each day, and the higher the baby gets in your belly, the more your organs are like squishing all up into the top of your stomach. So I'm still feeling pretty good, you guys. Let's hope that it stays for as long as possible. The only thing that is getting a little bit difficult is sleeping. So sleeping has officially gotten pretty hard for me. I am waking up like every 10 minutes during the night, just tossing and turning. That's also because I've been sick for the last week. So obviously with sickness, usually your sleep gets interrupted. Personally, it was because I was coughing all night long because I had a cold. So that was waking me up, but it's also the pregnancy is kind of just waking me up while I'm sleeping, because I really like to sleep on my stomach. and you can't sleep on your stomach while you're pregnant. So I'm always trying to like find out ways that I can, like I like try to stuff pillows around my stomach so I can kind of turn that way. And if I'm not sleeping on my stomach, I wake up on my back and then I freak out like, oh, I'm not supposed to be sleeping on my back. What am I doing? It just is really uncomfortable for me to sleep on my sides. The baby right now is laying in my stomach diagonal. So she's like laying like this. Like, I don't know if her head is down here or her head is up here. I can't really feel that or tell what's what. And I haven't seen any hands or feet pop out of my stomach yet. Sometimes with Kaiya, it would be like, that is a foot. Like you can see that's a foot coming out of your stomach. So anyways, she's laying diagonal in my stomach. So she's starting to hit my ribs, which is awful. Sometimes when I'm sitting, like if I'm sitting too scrunched over, she really gets behind my ribs and like really gets in there, and it's really bad. And then the other day I was in the car telling Dakarai she's kicking me in the ribs, and he literally, you guys, this is the definition of men. He was like, you have to control the baby, just tell her to move. I was like, what? Tell the baby to move. I can't do that. He was like, yeah, just like push her down. I was like, I can't just push her down. I don't know what you think this is. Boys are beyond me, honestly. I can't even, I don't even know what they think about all day long. Now I'm totally feeling real movements. Like I can tell she's really trying to stretch out in there. And I know around 30 to 32 weeks, that's when they start getting too big, that they're not moving as much. I kind of think I'm getting closer to that area where she's gonna stop moving around and stop having the violent kicks that she's having right now. So they'll be more subtle because there's not really any more room for her to grow. I was having some acne problems the last couple weeks. I do have makeup on my face right now, so you guys are not gonna be able to see, or hopefully you can't see if I'm having any acne issues, but I actually don't have any current flare-ups. They would just be old pimples that were like finally going away. The last couple of weeks, my acne got really bad. I was like so worried that I was gonna have to be that pregnant girl with the pimple face like I was last time. But I got some more bio oil and I figured out that that is just what it is. It's the bio oil, not me. I thought that maybe this pregnancy was just going better, but it's not. It's the bio oil. Bio oil is amazing for my skin. Personally, I have really dry skin. So if I just rub after I finish rubbing the bio oil on my belly after I get out of the shower, I just put the excess on my face as moisturizer, and it's working wonders. I have definitely been having the feeling of nesting lately. I have been thinking about getting all of the things ready for this baby that I need to get ready. Feeling like I need to have the house clean. I'm really worried about the room situation since we only have 2 bedrooms in our townhome that we're in right now. I really want to get 3 bedrooms so she can have her own room, but I know that we won't need 3 bedrooms until she's a little bit older and out of her bassinet, which by that time our lease will be up, so we will have moved already anyways into a 3-bedroom. But I don't know, I just loved that moment. I loved getting Kaiya's room ready before she was born and having her room ready for her. The apartment that we lived in with Kaiya, it was a 2-bedroom as well, and I got her room set up. Everything was beautiful, but she actually didn't even sleep in that room one time before we moved to Dallas. So it was like, why did we even get a 2-bedroom? We could have saved all this money and just not have one. We didn't move Kaiya out of her bassinet for a long time, you guys. We didn't move Kaiya out of our room for probably about 6 months. This time I'm hoping for around 4 months I'm going to move this baby out of our room and into the crib. Mood swings are real in your 3rd trimester, you guys. I was this way with Kaiya, and I'm definitely this way with this baby. There's no getting around it. It's just that my hormones are crazy, so there's no one to blame except for the hormones. And honestly, for all you men out there, if anybody's watching this, if girls, if y'all are watching this, show this to your man, because it's real and there's no controlling it. Like, it is not you're acting crazy or you're being crazy or why are you being that. There's no reason for it. It's really just because our hormones are going up and down. That really changes your brain chemistry. So you may not be the person that you are in real life at all, and you're not to blame for that at all. And it's 100% out of your control. So all you men out there who are mean to your pregnant girlfriends or wives or whatever they are, because they're hormonal. That's not their fault, and you guys need to get over it. Sometimes Dakarai like really gets on my nerves, and I want to check him like, I don't know what you think, but I'm 30 weeks pregnant almost, and you need to get over it and just be nice to me if I'm being rude to you. I don't care. So anyways, the mood swings are getting really bad. Some days I'll just be like really happy and I'll be myself, and some days I'll be just really upset and it'll be for no reason. Like it'll just be, I'll just wake up like I'm not about to have a good day today. And to be honest, I probably should communicate that with Dakarai more, but it's just like on those days it's like, I don't want to talk to you, I don't like you, so just go away. That's just pregnancy, to be honest, and that's just your third trimester. Your third trimester is one that is very up and down with your moods. Some days I'm really feeling super energized and wanting to get things done, and some days I just want to sit on the couch and I don't want anybody to talk to me. And that's just the way it is. It's not going to change, so I'm just going to ride the ride. I've been feeling so motivated to just get in the gym after I have this baby. Like I cannot wait, you guys. I cannot wait to just get in the gym and work towards a goal. It's so hard to work out while you're pregnant because you're not working out towards anything. Your stomach is just getting bigger and bigger by the day, and same thing with the rest of your body. It's inevitable. I could work out every single day and run miles, which would be impossible pregnant anyways, but I could, and I would still gain weight. So it's like you're not going to see any progress while working out pregnant, so it's almost like, why do it? But do it because it's good for after. But yeah, I just cannot wait to get in the gym and like start seeing results and just get back and be myself and be able to drink and be able to do lots of things that I can't do while pregnant. I'm at that point that I'm tired of not doing those things. If you asked me at 20 weeks, is it so hard not to drink? Is it so hard not to do this? I would have told you like, no, it's so easy. I don't care. I don't even like drinking very much anyways. I don't like doing this very much anyways. I don't like this, whatever. But now I'm sick of it. I want to eat raw salmon. I want to eat rare meat. I want to eat all of the things that I can't eat, soft cheeses. I want to drink wine. I want to do all of the things that I couldn't do, that I can't do while I'm pregnant. And I just can't wait for that moment when I'm finally done with being pregnant and I can eat and drink whatever I want to. Which of course is saying that lightly, because when you're breastfeeding, you kind of can't do half those things anyways. So my nipples are so dark, oh my gosh, like so dark. I can't even explain it. Yeah, they're to their full darkness. I'm hoping they don't get any darker, but your nipples get darker so that the baby can see them, and bigger so that the baby can see them. So my nipples are just not very cute right now. If you guys are in your first pregnancy, there is hope. If you guys' nipples are getting darker and bigger and they're just changing, they do go back after you have the baby. After you're done breastfeeding, everything goes back to normal. So there is hope for us out there, you guys. I am also getting that feeling in my boobs of and it's actually, I feel like when I talk about it, it happens, but I'm getting that feeling of like the milk coming to your nipple. And I'm sure, again, if you guys are pregnant for the first time, you wouldn't even know what this feels like. You can feel all this sensation going from the outer part of your boobs to the nipple. So I'm getting that feeling. Even though I'm not breastfeeding. So usually it's a feeling that you get whenever your baby is about to need to eat. Like, you know, this is another thing that's awesome for you guys who are first time moms. I had no idea how I was gonna know when to feed my baby before I had Kaiya. I was like, how do people know when the baby needs to eat, or when the baby needs to sleep, or when the baby needs to do this? But you just go with it, and your body honestly tells you all of it. Your body tells you like, this baby needs to eat, because your boobs will get full, and so you're like, hey, you need to go ahead and release all this pressure that's happening in my boobs. And then you guys will just get on a schedule, and your boobs will regulate. So they'll go, if you don't feed your baby at 2 o'clock one day, your boobs are going to think like, okay, that baby doesn't need to be fed at 2 o'clock, so they're going to stop making milk. If you do feed your baby at some point one day, then your boobs are going to think like, okay, we need to produce milk. So it just kind of regulates after the baby's born, and you'll figure it out. I started to get heartburn recently too. So I had heartburn this pregnancy in my first 16 weeks when I had nausea. So I was really nauseous with Kaiya. Like, I wanted to throw up every morning. I felt awful. But this second pregnancy, I wasn't so much nauseous, but I had really bad heartburn the entire 16 weeks. So it was like the heartburn was what was making me nauseous. And that kind of fell off around 16 weeks when I started to be able to eat more food and stuff and have less aversions. But this time, the heartburn has come back. I didn't have heartburn in my third trimester with Kaiya, and I heard that it's about the hair. I mean, that's just an old wives' tale, so who knows if my baby will actually have hair or not. Kaiya was born like a complete baldy, so we'll see if this baby has any hair either this time. But yeah, I've been getting really bad heartburn at night and having to go downstairs to get water with ice because it's the only thing that can like calm my heartburn down. My feet have also been getting swollen every once in a while. Like if I sit down too long with my legs not touching the ground, or if I take a really hot shower, which I know some of you guys are gonna be like, oh my God, you're not supposed to take hot showers. Not like really hot, like steaming hot, but it's just like if I'm in there too long, or it's a little bit hotter than usual. So my feet will get so swollen, and it's so weird because I didn't have any swelling with Kaiya at all. So hopefully that like doesn't get to the point of them just being swollen all the time. My face has also definitely gained a lot of weight. I'm sure you guys can see. I don't know. I think that happened with Kaiya in my third trimester as well. Honestly, when I look at pictures of myself with Kaiya, I think I'm smaller than I was now than I was with Kaiya. But that could be true because with Kaiya, I had a job that I just sat at a desk all day long, so I wasn't doing anything. But this time I'm running around with Kaiya. Sometimes I go on walks, sometimes I work out. Nothing is consistent. I'm not consistently working out every day or consistently going on walks or anything, but I'm not just sitting on a couch all day long or sitting looking at a computer all day long. I'm like having to walk and run around with a baby and do things all day. So I think because I'm moving more, I'm not gaining as much weight in all the other areas. When I go back and look at my face with Kaiya at this point, I was like, oh my God, my face was really chunky, but I can also tell that my face is gaining weight now too. Again though, if you guys are first time in your first pregnancy, that is something that just falls off when you breastfeed. Like all the weight falls off when you breastfeed. You guys just know that there's real hope. Like as soon as you start breastfeeding, that takes all the life out of you. I had to pull out maternity pants this past couple weeks because my mom, I was doing fine in my leggings, you guys. I was living my life in my leggings. But my mom the other day, I was putting Kaiya in the car and my mom was like, so do you have like 1,000 pairs of those leggings, or do you just have 2 pairs that you wear every day? And I was like, what? Like, I have a lot of pairs, but yeah, like I rewear some of them every once in a while. Like, you know, like of course, yes, I wear them multiple times. I'm not working out in these pants, so yes, I wear them multiple times. And so she was like, oh yeah, because you wear them like every day. I never see you in anything else. And I was just so hurt. Like, Mom, what? I went through my closet and I took out my maternity jeans and I finally wore them a couple times last week. I just really hate maternity jeans, or at least the ones that I have, because there's no belt loop, so there's nothing to pull the pants up. And so they're just like falling down all day long, and I have to like try to bunch the maternity, the like layer that goes over your belly, and try to bunch that and pull up my pants or pull them up by the pockets every 5 seconds, and it just really gets on my nerves. So I hate wearing them, but I pulled them out. I have a pair of blue jeans and a pair of black jeans, and I wore them a couple times. So Mom, I wear something other than leggings, just so you know. Like, oh my God. We had to move our 3D, 4D ultrasound to next week. It was supposed to be this week, but my uncle actually surprised us with a trip out to DC. So you guys will see that video, see us on our trip. Probably sometime next week. We'll be recording the whole time we're there, so you guys will see that video. So yeah, I had to move my 4D ultrasound to next week, which I'll be 30 weeks pregnant. You're not really supposed to get a 3D ultrasound past 32 weeks because the baby is just way too big, way too squished in there, so you can't really see their face. You want to do it at like 28 weeks, which was what I was going to do, but we kept having to move it. So now I'm doing it at 30 weeks. Hopefully we'll still be able to see a lot. So since people have been asking us so much, we're like, okay, whatever, we'll just do it. We decided that we are going to throw a baby shower. We're going to call it a diaper party because all we really need are diapers and wipes and little things like that. We haven't actually set the date or anything. Obviously, I'll bring you guys along on that journey as well. I'm about to show you guys my stomach so that you can see my stomach at 29 weeks. I think I'm pretty big. Let me show you guys my stomach and then I'm going to end the video after that. So I'm wearing kind of a big shirt, but here's my belly from the front. My shirt on. Here's my belly from the side. With my shirt on. Belly from the front. And here's my belly from the side. Just so you guys can see it. It's getting pretty big. I think that's all I have to share with you guys this week for the last couple weeks. A lot of stuff actually has been going on in these last couple weeks. So I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by pressing the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. That really helps my channel out. And I will see y'all next time.